Yeah. That is the worst smell. I hate that. Hey guys! Just cooking some grub. Okay. Alright, let's see here.
When did you get the eyeball out last time?
On that doll, I never did.
No, you've done it one on the rounded eyeballs.
I know, they're hard as heck to get out. Alright. So we are just cooking up here in the RV here. So I'm actually using my Instant Pot. So we're actually making a gourmet meal tonight. We're making some hamburger helper. Super gourmet. Not really. But Sarah's over here. She is, I'm going to move this just a little bit more so maybe you guys can, well, slightly see. You guys aren't going to be able to see like real well, but I'm sure that stays plugged in. But anyway, so I am cooking this up.
Do we have zip ties in there?
We have a couple.
Zip ties?
No, they're short. They're just little short ones.
Will they be able to? They'll probably be able to fit around her neck. No, they will if I stretch them.
No, they're. You're
Maybe
not.
that's the one that she has on is small.
This thing is massive on the end right here.
So are the ones on here.
Yeah, but this once it's around, that's where it starts to tighten. Her neck's definitely not that tiny.
It's small. Mom.
I mean, you can try, but that's.
Look.
Oh, I'm making a gourmet meal, Yosef. You ready?
I don't want to have to cut her fucking zip ties so that way.
Yeah, I am actually making it with hamburger because that's what we have right now. So I will be taking some migraine medicine prior to this. But I'm actually cooking this in the Instant Pot because you can open cook in the Instant Pot. Because of course, as you guys know, because where we're parked right now, we can't have the propane filled. So we can't do that. But we ran into a small issue today. We pretty much weren't going to do too much today, which we didn't. But I decided to go ahead and get the under the sink area hooked up. And the pressure gauge piece is cracked. So the piece that is supposed to regulate the pressure spurted a leak everywhere. So that has to be replaced. And then we found another broken connection, connector piece. These flies are everywhere. We found another broken connector underneath the bathroom sink. I had already I already had tested that back there. We didn't have a problem the first time, but because there's some of the pieces have been replaced and then other pieces never did get replaced. So they're the old plastic instead of the braided, metal, I guess you could say. They're a type of metal braiding. With metal fixings. Well, these ones are plastic fixings, and the plastic fixings have cracked. So we're gonna get.
Milo.
Oh, is he out there?
Hi, Milo.
So we're gonna get some braided metal hoses, some of the braided hoses, to replace the rest of the plastic ones. So I'm slightly disappointed that right now our water supply is gonna be coming strictly from jugs of water, which, I mean, it is what it is, right? Oh my gosh, this smells good now. I was a little worried at first. But yeah. If I had a second camera for the phone, I'd show you guys what's going on here. But the lighting is terrible in here right now because it's nighttime and it's, of course, all white light. And we don't have a second one like right here in the kitchen area. So, and Sarah's using the other little light right here, the directional light on herself for the, she's actually working on a doll. So here, I'll show you guys though. Sarah is over here working on a doll. Let's see here. So we've got the, almost slipped. So we've got the table pulled out. Doggy kennel is right there. But we've got the table pulled out. Sarah is working. So even if we had the dogs in here, they'd be able to still move around freely. We've got the small stool I got my step stool back there. She's got her stuff right here out. This stuff right here, the basket actually will be put away, but she has a thing for it. They said, hey, Sarah. But yeah, underneath here will be the art supplies and baby doll stuff. So this is how it'll look when we're actually like doing stuff. My bed stuff up there. We've got videos going of Fortnite. But yeah, and then of course the dinner cooking. But you can't really see the dinner because of course it's inside of this. So, but the drains work great. So that's a plus. The drains work really good. One of the things I'm gonna have to do before we leave here will be to do a dump on the tank. Technically we're not supposed to, but like the guy from the city told me, he goes, I mean, really, what are we gonna do, kick you out for hooking it up? He goes, the drain's right there. Yes, every evening it does this. It goes into this weird buffering business, even though we've got a great connection. Sorry guys, I don't know why it keeps doing that. But like the guy said, he said, you know, you're being forced out. You got to make sure that your RV is up and running for you guys to move into. And, you know, he goes, I mean, you're 2 weeks from being out, so.
Yeah. There's no way I'm going to do this without getting him out the back of the head.
No. I don't have a fascination with aliens and paranormal activity.
What?
He was asking if I had said that I had a fascination with paranormal activity and stuff. No.
I do.
Sarah does. Well, not aliens, but Sarah definitely has a thing for...
Are you kidding me?
She has a thing for paranormal activity. She likes watching like those paranormal research things and stuff like that.
I have some fascination in aliens.
Reborn Bliss. Hi. Hi, Debbie. How are you feeling?
I have some fascination in
How you doing, sweetheart? Long time no see. Shan's mommy's in the chat.
Hi, Debbie.
So, we're officially in the RV, Debbie. We officially live in the RV. Now we just have to find a property. You doing better? That's good. That's really good. Yeah, so now our biggest thing is going to be we're going to be out at Davis Camp right now until we can find a property that we can park on and hook up. We only need to be able to hook up to electric and water. Hold on, let me show you. There she is. She's working on a baby right now. So, but yeah, we're in the RV. So this is our humble little home. Let me back up here. Get out of here. There's Cocoa Bean trying to get in here again. Cocoa Bean, what are you guys doing? These are the stray cats, by the way.
I think they're trying to get in here because it's warm.
Yeah, Cocoa Bean is very, very pregnant. Like her and Mama Cat, that big Mama Cat. Yeah. But right now I'm cooking in the Instant Pot. But yeah, so we are officially in the RV. But we still got a couple things we've got to repair on it. But nothing too like major. We've just got to get 2 sections of water piping, plumbing pieces replaced. Friend Bowser just did a stream on a paranormal stuff, and he's going to be live again at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday talking about aliens. Oh.
Noise.
Last stretch out of this house. So I don't know what free time we're going to have this coming week. It's going to be kind of one of those things where we're going to be kind of off-grid, offline. We're going to be pretty much banging out the last bit of the house. And because Monday we'll go into, we're going to start literally putting everything in, like the rest of the stuff in storage. Because that has to be done.
Mom.
Huh?
You know I was trying to squeeze out from the freaking front.
Yeah.
That is not going to come out the front.
Probably not. No, that's going to be when you have to cut from the back.
Let me help. I don't know how to do this.
I would just use, oh shoot, I don't have the little X-Acto knife thing anymore. I got rid of that. Alright.
Bella, sit.
This one's 2 whole cups right here. I don't know if we're gonna have enough milk. So that's the last of our milk. We'll have to go get more milk. Because we're gonna use the last of it for this meal. Well, it's definitely not going to be hot water we're pouring in here because we don't have hot water right now. I mean, technically I could put the water in the microwave, but I don't know about running the microwave and the Instant Pot at the same time.
Mom?
Some of the things you have... That's crazy. Oh my gosh, this thing. Get out of my house. Out. Hold on, let me go shut this bit. I'm tired of these flies. Ugh. We're gonna have to go on a fly hunting spree here in just a little bit. There's flies everywhere out here. Hate it. There's so many. And we live by the river, so like every fly in the dang neighborhood is here. Okay, so I think that that's browned up real well. So now we're gonna, like I said, we're making gourmet cooking tonight. I'm totally joking, but you know. Food is food, and right now, this is what we're going with.
Oh my god, after this, she's seen the new Michael kit that's on Bountiful Baby.
Oh yeah, Sarah wants to know, Debbie, if you've seen the new Michael kit on Bountiful Baby. Because
such a gorgeous.
He's so, like, yeah, I got to see it the other day, and oh my gosh, that is the cutest
My
little
next
baby.
baby, and his name's going to be Odin.
Yeah, Sarah's definitely getting that one as her next baby. So 1.5 cups of water.
My finger's stuck.
Oh, I should have done the milk first. Because then I could have rinsed the cup with this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Let's do it like this first. Do the milk first, then the water. That'll allow you to rinse the cup out. Well, we got a little bit of milk left. Say, since the cancer I've been out of the loop with kits. Yeah, just yeah, go check it out though. If you get a chance, go check it out on Bountiful Baby. His name, it's the Michael kit, and he's super cute. I need to take these shoes off because I am going to fall on my face. I'm going to completely trip. I can tell you that right now. Taylor is doing really well, actually.
You got me some toilet paper?
Yeah, give me a second.
I just need something to help.
He's doing really good. You know that he's in the Army. So... yeah, he's in the Army, and he's stationed right now in Georgia. Am I going to cover this when I do this? So, I don't think there's a simmer on here. Probably, yeah, there. I can go to less once it's boiling. Okay, so can we go up more? No? Okay. Guess no. Yeah, so he's in the Army. He's stationed out in Georgia right now. He'll be, his station will be moving here pretty soon. He's going to be getting new orders here soon because he's been reclassed, so he's going to change jobs. So he's changing his job field. And then we'll know all like that information here pretty soon. Oh my gosh. I'm super hungry right now, so this is going to be really good. Oh yeah, I realized yesterday, remember we went and got the burritos? So my burrito had no cilantro when I paid for extra. He read it as no cilantro. So I was a little disappointed that I had 0 cilantro in my shrimp burrito yesterday.
Sadness.
Yeah, it was definitely sadness because it's just definitely not the same experience without the cilantro. Now, of course, that goes 2 ways because some people hate cilantro. I absolutely love it. I can't even, like, if I buy salsa and I don't taste the cilantro, I'll add cilantro because salsa should have cilantro in it. All right, that looks pretty mixed up. Now we just got to let it start boiling, which shouldn't take it too long because this thing heats up pretty damn good. So that's the first time I've opened a hamburger helper packet that the noodles weren't in their own little bag. They were just free sitting inside the box. That's different, definitely different. But yeah. Also, Rockstar juice, amazing. Okay, so let me show you guys a couple things that I did today. All right, so we now have our sign above the door, and it says, "Bless this home and all who enter." And then this is my, of course, God's Footprints plaque. I've had this plaque since I was in junior high. I got this at a little like flea market and have loved it ever since. And it is one of my favorite poems. And then up here we have the kids' baby pictures from their newborn photo shoot when they were first born. And then Sarah got me this card yesterday. So most people know this poem. So it's really, really, really good. I love it. But you guys, so we've got, of course, our little setup. I've got a couple dishes to do, so I'm gonna do our little coffee mugs from this morning. So those will get washed. The dish soap. I need to put this dish soap up. I gotta figure out a good spot to store that, and then the sponge. But our little heater, we'll get that turned on here in a little while. We've got to figure out a place to set that. That's a little bit lower to the ground to allow the heat to rise up towards Sarah. Right now, when we set it here, we've noticed the heat rises up into the upper bunk, but then it starts to get cold on the lower half here. And we want to set it down lower. So we got to figure that out. We'll actually, here in a little bit, we'll get all this put away so that the dogs can come in inside of the kennel. Tonks will just lay down on the floor so we don't have to worry about him, and Winnie Bear will probably lay up on the bed. Tonks would probably lay up on the bed too if we told him to lay up there. Yeah. So yeah, this thing kicks booty. So we're going to try to figure out, I know this is our lowest plug to the ground right here. So we're probably going to plug it in here tonight and try to get it set lower down. I have had quite the 48 hours. Oh no, Allie. So good. Oh, okay. No problem. But hey, Allie, we're making dinner in the Instant Pot. We're cooking here. Not bad, just busy. Yeah. Other than now order a new pressure gauge for the RV, because I didn't notice until we hooked up the water just now, and the pressure gauge has a crack in it. Flew back to Seattle Wednesday night, then back to Palm Springs this morning. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, that's a bit much. Oh, and Godric. Spent a day at the horse show and then just got home. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot in 48 hours. That's a lot. Tonks is outside with Godric. They're out. All the dogs are outside right now in the yard here at our house. But like I said, we'll bring them in here in just a little bit. But we're hoping at some point, you guys, at some point, we won't need the kennel. But the only reason we have the kennel right now is because of Danny. And the only, because she's a puppy still, we need to make sure she's kenneled and crate trained. Because I think it's important. But yeah, that's the only way we can get her to bed at night is to kennel her. And so that's what we're doing. I'm just the small kennel just isn't big enough for her anymore. I was going to bring that in here instead, but she's going to be a big dog. Like, she's going to be 80 plus pounds.
Already then.
Yeah, we do. Our area is like it's a full-time RV spot. So we paid for the whole month. And so you have a good gap. Like, we're going to be in the back where like the long-term RVs are. And so I don't know if you saw what I was talking about earlier, Allie. I found it on Amazon. You know, the 4-foot tall play pins, like the dog pins, like that small one that I have. You know, I have the 2-foot tall one. They make them 4-foot tall, 48 inches tall with the door on it that has 3 latches. So I was looking at those, and they're $64. And if I get 2 of those and link them together, and then I take my, and then we're going to take the small one that we have, and that's going to run along the bottom of the RV so they can't go under the RV and out. So we're going to take that length one, we're going to run it along the RV. I'm going to put clamps on the RV on the outside, stick that on so it'll clamp it there, and then attach the big one to the RV and out. So we'll do 2 of those, and that'll give them a space that they can run around in during the day. And it'll also be able to like open the RV door and not get me pulled out of the RV like I did this morning by Tonks. I almost got badly injured. I busted my ankle. I'm covered in bruises, but he took me right out the steps this morning, which is not like him. And I'm just wondering if it's just because he's getting old. Just this past year and a half, he's gotten way more difficult to take on walks. Like, before, you could take Tonks on a walk and it was always fun. He listened real well. He walks real well. And this past year has been like, it is super hard to do anything with him on a leash. And he's also gotten to the point where he doesn't listen to like commands anymore. And it takes like 4 or 5 tries to get him to acknowledge that you're trying to get him to do a command. So I don't know if that's due to his age. I've noticed that we were talking with a neighbor. Their dog has kind of gotten the same way as he's gotten older. And so I'm just wondering if it's just an age thing, that he's just kind of like, whatever. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this up because it's starting to, looks like it's starting to boil. So there we go. Move that to the side and let it boil. Yeah, so yeah, the expanse. But yeah, so we're going to get 2 of those, connect them, and then this way, when we're ready to take them for a walk, we can let them out into the little enclosure, put their leashes on, and then exit out the gate. We don't really want them urinating and stuff in our little dog, like in the dog run, so to speak. We don't want them urinating in the RV space. So we're going to make sure, like, when we do take them out there, the first thing we're going to do is take them out to go to the bathroom, and then let them in that area to play and whatnot for a while. But I think 2 of those, they're 8 panels both, so that's 16 panels. Each panel is about roughly 2 feet wide, 2.5 feet wide. So 16 of those times 2, that's 32 feet worth of fencing. That's pretty darn good, and it's 4 feet tall, which is the same height as our actual fence is here. So yeah, that would be fantastic if we can do that. And the cool part is it folds up, and they fold up as small as, or as like tight as the one we already have. So we know that it will, and we measured it, will fit right behind this couch. It'll be below the couch level, so we'll be able to slide the couch right over the top of it. I am actually making a gourmet meal of Hamburger Helper cheeseburger macaroni. You know, sometimes you just got to treat yourself. Yeah, so that's what we're having tonight. I'm being a smart ass, of course. because, you know. Oh, it's actually pretty good. I'm definitely going to be paying for it later because I'm using Hamburger, which is beef, and beef and I don't get along. So
I'm beef with the beef.
Yeah, I've got beef with the beef. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a headache from hell. So definitely not looking forward to the headache that I'm going to end up with. I do have medicine, so I will be taking some medicine as a precautionary measure. So kind of maybe stave it off. Is Lily the big, that big dog, the one that I was taking care of for a friend? What'd you turn off for? Wait, don't be turning off. I need you on. Thanks. It only runs for 30 minutes at a time, so you got to turn it back on. Thanks. So she was the one that we took in for a friend, fostered for a long time because, of course, they couldn't get their crap together. They finally got her back. As you guys know, she was the one we had to always make sure she was tethered when she went outside because she was a fence jumper. Once they got her back, they had a nice big yard and everything. She definitely continued to jump the fence. They ended up getting evicted from their property, lost custody of, by the city, lost custody of Lily through the city. So she was readopted out. Thank goodness she was easy to adopt. She was microchipped and she has her spay. So they had to get in contact with me because her microchip information was through me. Do you know her any whereabouts of Casey? Casey's in, remember I told you, Casey got adopted out in Reno. Because remember when we adopted her out, she got adopted by a gentleman who was a truck driver out in Laughlin. He had left her with someone to sit while he was doing a truck run, came back, found out that she had gotten loose. Any dog that gets loose in Laughlin, Nevada gets taken to Vegas. So she got adopted out of Vegas. She's out in Reno on a goat ranch.
She's a herd dog.
So she loves the goats. So that's how we found out. We got in contact with them because they needed all of her microchip information. And so we had to change over all her microchip details. Same thing with Lily. So the people that got Lily live in California. They adopted her out of the Needles shelter because apparently that's where frickin' Gina and them had gone to. And then when they got into trouble and whatnot, they took her out there. But anyway, so she's been adopted out. But yeah, so there's that. But other than that, you guys, we're gonna have our 4 pups in here, and it's going to be a journey. Yes, we know you're boiling. Good on ya. Good on ya. The kittens, they're doing fantastic. The lady that got them, the kittens are the kittens actually got adopted. The neighbors were the ones that were holding on to them for a little bit. But no, they are fully adopted now with an older lady. And she is ecstatically in love with them. When she was told that they wouldn't grow any bigger, her heart just melted because her kitty that she had, and she's been looking to adopt for 2 years after her cat died. And she said she just couldn't seem to find the right one. She's actually doing really good. She's always going to have respiratory issues. But the lady said that is not a problem. She loves her to death. She said she is absolutely fantastic. And she loves her. So I need to stir this because it's about to overflow. Sorry, guys. The doggos are losing their noodles. I said that right there. Because I have got to stir this. Because you don't want it burning on the bottom. Oh, wow. This thing cooks so fast on the bottom. I have to really be careful with it. I may have to turn it off and just let it boil now in here. The rest of the way because it's starting to get stuck. That's the only bad part about the Instant Pot is that you can't set it to simmer. I wanted to set it to simmer, but it won't. You either cooking with it or you're not. My biggest fear of RV life is flooding, for one. Having any flooding issues, like with water. The other thing is not being able to find a place to dump the tank when need be. And then the other biggest thing is getting stranded. You know, like with the RV breaks down somewhere, and we not have a way to move her or get somewhere to get resources to get us moved. This fly just came right in through that window.
Mm-hmm. It smells the good food.
Mm-hmm. Ow!
It's like, y'all got food in here?
Hi there, how are you? Hi, Teresa. But yeah, so those are like my biggest fears. It's just being stuck somewhere that I can't get to stuff. Yeah, we're pretty much all moved in. We just have a couple last little things to grab from inside the house, but other than that, nothing too extraneous. And then we just got the last bit of stuff to move from inside the house into storage. All right, I'm going to turn this off. And then we're going to put this on top. And pressurize it. So that way it will finish cooking. Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, my Instant Pot, I like this. The only thing that I don't like about this is that you can saute and cook things, right, on the top. You cannot, however, set this to a, what do you call it?
Simmer?
Simmer. You can't set it to simmer. So you can't, like, set it on to something to simmer it, other than putting it on keep it warm, which we don't always want to do that. I'm in bed and it feels good. Yeah. Oh, and this morning, I made a change. We went ahead and took the futon mattress out, which was only a full-size mattress. And I went ahead and put my queen mattress in here. Put off buying for a long time. Now I don't know how I lived throughout it. Yeah. I have this I think we have the 6 quart. No, I have the small one. So yeah, I think it's the 6. Because I know that we don't have the big pot. We have the actual, like, little one. Because I knew it would be perfect for in the RV. So the bed sticks out a little bit further on the top bunk. I'll show you guys. So instead of it being flush with, oh, you guys cannot see anything under there. And I can't get I don't know if I can get the light turned on or not. Hold on. Will it let me? No, it's not. Underneath here, there's probably about a 6-inch thing. So I have the queen bed up here now, but this mattress is skinnier, giving me more head space. I kept whacking my head last night on the top with the futon mattress in place. So I'm spoiled. I love giant beds. In college and in boarding school, I had a twin, and it was great, but now I'm a king or queen. Yeah. So I had the full size bed up there, which is only about, like, what, 6 inches? About 3 to 6, like 4 to 6 inches shorter than a queen mattress, right? Like length, like width-wise. But that futon mattress was like almost double the thickness of this one. So I went inside. I was like, forget it. I can't keep hitting my head. I can't get up there. I have to keep stepping on Sarah to get up on top of there. And so it just wasn't working out. I needed something thinner that I could climb up over when I was time for me to get in bed. So I put the skinnier mattress up there, which makes it less of a height to climb up on top of. And it gave me more headspace, which I needed because I kept I don't know how many times I smacked my head last night, Sarah, when we were playing Minecraft. Oh, I know. We actually, Sarah's bedding is crap. Let me tell you what. Don't buy bedding from the dollar store. Okay? Let me show you why. This bedding's cute, right? Like, everything's cute. You know those coloring pages you get that have the velvet on them? That's exactly what this stuff is. This stuff is that velvet material on those coloring sheets. This is so like lumpy now because we washed it. And the minute we washed it, now it has these big lumps of cotton all over it.
Do you think would go great?
Like the Family Dollar is where we got it from.
What do you think I colored it?
Oh, I don't know. What color are Narayan's eyes? Does he have like brown eyes, green eyes?
He has brown eyes.
So maybe make it a little brown eyed baby for him. Yeah, so this came from Family Dollar. It came with the shams, the bed, like the comforter, and the 3 little pillows. It wasn't the whole set, so it was just the comfort. It was like a comforter set with shams. But yeah, so it was it was definitely annoying to. Come on, thing. Let me put that over there. But my set I got, of course, through. This was a Mainstay set, so it came with the shams sheet set underneath. This did come with a sheet set, but I didn't like the sheet set. So I ended up getting my own sheets, which are like a dark gray, and they match the gray on here. So it's like this gray right here. And I got the 600 count thread. Don't mind, I bought these because I bought a little bag. No. Not right now. She found little eyeballs. Like she found the right color eyeballs to put in there. She's trying to figure out how to. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some Minecraft tonight. So, did you get it? I want to see. Let me show them. Sorry that she's just jabbing her finger in the baby's eyeball, but. And there and turn it. There you go. She's all laughing. Sorry, Teresa. Because you're just like jabbing you're like, but yeah, so as you guys can see, my computer is in my little cubby over there. Oh, and I have a light up in the corner, but you can't really see it right now because everything's dark up here. Because there's no light up here, so I bought a little cubby light. I didn't buy that actually. I did, but that was when we had the big swimming pool. Those were the swimming pool lights. Here, hold on. I'm going to get up here and I'll show you guys. Because that's cooking the rest of the way. So, oh yeah, sorry. I do have my gun on the bed. I don't want to hear nobody's stupid crap about me having a gun. You guys shouldn't be able to. Not supposed to show that anyway on YouTube, so I won't. But anyway, let me show you guys how this works. So I have my little cubby right here. I have Penny sitting right here. Here, let me, guess what? I can pull the light off. So I have Penny sitting right there. I have my Elgato right there. But the cool part is this light, I can take it off and put it up there. But this is me up in my little thing. Yeah, gotta have protection when you're inside of something like this. So I won't show my gun on here other than I do have a 22 on me inside of the RV. Have my box of bullets. So that stays with me. But this is me sitting up here. Let me show you guys. I have to turn this around because you guys are gonna laugh. I'm short and I still don't fit all the way up here. So this is me trying to sit up. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tight fit, but it is what it is, right? But yeah, so that's that monitor. But yeah, I can still like sit up here. Just have to kind of lean over. So it's all good. And then I have my little light up in the corner with my little switch. So I can do that. And then that's with it dimmed. That's with it lit up. Let's see here. So I've got my whole setup, you guys. So right here is my little monitor. And this monitor is hooked up to my Xbox. And then this monitor is hooked up through the Elgato. And the Elgato is hooked up into the USB to this. So I have it goes Xbox into the Elgato, Elgato out to the TV so that everything plays through the Elgato onto here. And then it USBs to the computer and the computer screen captures it when I want to stream. so I can still kick back and do streams. Now, I may be able to lay here like this, like I am right now, like kick back like this and stream, but it'll probably be like cam free because I don't think anybody wants to see me laying down trying to play a video game up in a bunk. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. That looks really good. So my gun stays over here. The funny part is when I set the bed up, at first I set it up to where the pillows were all on this end, but we really needed that window today. It got so hot up in this bunk that we needed to open the windows because there's a window behind my computer and a window behind me right here. So we opened those up to get the air moving up here because this space gets boiling hot. Yeah, and I, right, sit up smack because this is me like just chilling back on my pillows. But yeah, that would hurt. I kept on hitting this last night because the mattress was so high up that I went to move my arm and I smacked that with my arm and everything. So it was super annoying. So I kind of had a bit of a restless night because I kept waking up to banging into this. But now the mattress is a lot lower, so when I actually lay down, I won't have to worry about hitting that. I'm sitting all the way up on all these pillows. So I'm like not fully laying down. But yeah, but I actually sleep with my head by the computer area and my feet at that end. So I don't want to have my feet at this end and accidentally kick the computer or hit this monitor. So I would rather my head be over here. And I'm right-handed. So if I happen to need to use my gun, I need to be able to roll over and actually have access with my right arm versus trying to, you know, wiggle myself out of the bed. So, nah, I'll be all right because I don't usually sit up at night anyway if I don't need to. And I'm a better shot anyway when I'm laying on my belly. So I'll be good. I'm going to get demonetized anyway, just because I mentioned the word G-U-N. So it's all good. But yeah, so this is a nice little setup. But yeah, I want to get those gates. I'm going to go see if PetSmart has them for cheaper than what we found them on Amazon. I'm kind of hoping so because then we can just get them at PetSmart and give it a test go while we're here so we can test out how well the dogs do with it. Get for your beds, like used ones when I was in. Oh yeah, those, we've seen those. Yeah. The tent, Sarah, those tent beds. Yeah, we've seen those. Yeah, I need to make a wish list and I need to go get the P.O. box, which we won't be doing until Monday. So we'll have the P.O. box set up on Monday. But yeah, I need to do that because that's the only way we're going to be able to get deliveries. Yeah, and the thing is I want to get it before we leave here. So yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. We want to get something that matches this because we want the theme to tie together. Yeah, we're going to put together a wish list, Teresa. So we're going to do that on Amazon, and then I will put the Amazon wish list link in our description box. So that's what we're going to set up. And then, like I said, I want to go over to PetSmart, take a look tomorrow and see if they have the 4-foot, the 48-inch playpens. Because if they have them, then we need to get them while we're in this house, while we're still on this property, so we can give it a test go. Because I think that's going to be important is to test that with the dogs. Actually, it's not. This one is a doll that she found at the Goodwill. And it's just a regular like an old baby doll. And so she is reborning it. And it's going to be a gift to someone a little man that's very special. And so that's what we're going to do. Or she's going to do. This was something that's been her idea. I'm not going to say who the gift is for, because I think they actually watch some of our videos. So we don't want to blow the surprise. But yeah, for someone very special. And we're going to also go and we're going to do what? The baby doll kit, right? With the playpen and the little high chair and a little stroller. So that's what we're going to do for him. Because he really likes having a baby doll. And now that he doesn't live where he did before, he can have the baby doll and not worry about someone flipping out and throwing it away on him. Because I think it's important for little boys to have baby dolls. Sarah, did we ever close the garage after you went in? Can you go make sure there's no cats in there? Hold on, I'll go. I'm gonna have to get down anyway. Can you move your basket so I don't bust my butt?
Why? You don't want to bust your butt?
No, I really don't. I almost did anyway. I almost fell. I almost broke my hiney. Okay, let me go make sure there's no cats in the garage because we forgot to close the garage after Sarah came back in. All right, let's make sure nobody's in here. Psst, psst. Kitties. I'm sorry, guys, it's gonna be noisy. Make sure there's, because we get a lot of them that get in here when we leave this open. So everything else is kind of squished to the wall, so I don't think it's gonna get in here. Because I know Cocoa Bean has been trying to find a spot. Gosh, when it gets cold, this thing tries to seal shut. All right. Whew. Whee. All right, but yeah, so I got this up today, but the way we did these, when we get ready to move her, we have to take like the photographs down, the photos and like these down because they are just on little hooks. Like little grabby hooks, so we'll have to take those down. But yeah. Oh, I got water everywhere. All right, so that's nice and hot. Good stuff. All right. Anyway. Woo, are you all ready to play Fortnite?
Yeah.
The dogs are losing their noodles. Huh?
You get on or...
No, you can go ahead and play with him.
Well, he's not...
Yeah, I was gonna say, go play with him.
Like,
Oh, those cats are fighting again. Did I get it? He said he was going. Well, he didn't want to play Fortnite. I know he wants to play.
He did. He said that he was going to play
Oh, okay.
Halo or Fortnite.
Yeah, I know we want to do Minecraft in a little bit.
So.
I thought bought my son a doll when my daughter was born. Yeah, see, I did the same thing for Taylor when I was pregnant with Sarah. We got Taylor what we called the Sarah baby. And so, well, it wasn't called the Sarah baby then. It didn't get its name until right before Sarah was born, but it's called My First Baby and was for a mommy and me class. And so Taylor went with me to this mommy and me class, and we got the doll, and the doll was the baby, so that Taylor learned to be affectionate with the baby, take care of the baby, help with the baby, see that mommy would be busy with the baby, so that way it wasn't like such a massive shock when a baby came home. But I also did a lot of daycare back then. And so I would take care of other people's babies, like newborns. And then Taylor would go down for his nap, like his 12 o'clock nap. And when he woke up at 2, the babies would be gone. So the first night, and I think I've told this story the first night I brought Sarah home from the hospital, and we were at our house, and I put Sarah to bed in the little, we had a like a porta crib in the living room. Laid time with Taylor, story time, bath time, everything for Taylor's time for going to bed. Tucked him in his bed, he went to sleep. Well, when I got Sarah up, did her night feeding, brought her into the bedroom with me, and put her in her crib, which was in my room. So I laid her in her bed, and she was all bundled up, sound asleep. The next morning, Taylor wakes up, right? The first place he went was straight for the living room, because that's where his like he called her, his fuewa was. And he rushes out there, and then he comes barreling down the hallway, bawling, like alligator tears down his eyes. And he's like in full panic. And I'm like, what, baby boy? What's the matter? Taylor, honey. And he's like, and he's, where, my fuewa, mom, my fuewa. And he's freaking out. And I tell him, I was like, and my heart broke for him because he went into full blown panic. And I was like, Taylor, baby boy, baby boy. And I picked him up and I just like hugged him and I pulled him over. And I was like, she's in the crib, baby. She's right here. And he gets down and he climbs on the edge of the crib and like peeks in. And he looks at me with this like big old alligator tears, but like with this huge grin on his face. And he's like, they're my fuewa. And he was like, that's my fuewa, mom. And my heart was like, oh my God, this kid. And I have some of the cutest videos I need to share with you guys of Taylor with her.
No, don't
and
make photos.
No, the videos I have of when we took you out of your bath and Taylor's like kissing you and kissing you and kissing you. And he just keeps saying, my fuewa, mom. And kept giving her kisses on her cheeks. And she's just the chunkiest little chubby cheeked baby. It's the cutest thing.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
And like, he just adored her. Like, adored her. So that didn't last long, let me tell you that much. But one of my absolute like heart-wrenching moments to see him so broken apart about his sister not being where he thought she was supposed to be. So yeah, literally the cutest and sweetest crap in the world. Yeah, it never does, right? Never lasts long. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, guys. Our dinner is ready. We're gonna eat. We're gonna bring the doggos in and we're gonna get ready for bed because that's what we need to do. And from my little messy abode right now, because we've got our nightly cleanup to do before we go to bed so we don't wake up to a mess. You guys are amazing. Creep! What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Don't tell me no. Don't tell me no. We gotta eat. We gotta eat, and then we gotta play some, well, you guys can play some Fortnite. We gotta eat, and then we gotta play some Minecraft.
He
So.
said no is not an answer. You have to play Fortnite with us.
I'm not playing Fortnite. Because I want to that game made me mad last night. Okay, I might play some Fortnite. Maybe. Because I do have the battle pass.
So, fine.
I do have the battle pass, and so I probably should play a little bit of Fortnite tonight, get killed a few times, rage quit, and go to Minecraft. That'll be the answer. So anyway, guys, have a great night. Either or. So yeah, we're gonna go eat. Creep, go talk to your girlfriend. All right? And I'll talk to you in a little bit.